we did, it was inconsequential. She felt she was losing a piece of her womanhood. As soon as her scars were healed and she was feeling better, I brought her right here to Blakely's department store, where we worked to find her the perfect items to reestablish her confidence. I may not have formal training in fashion, but I know how it feels to cherish, love, and sympathize with a woman going through cancer. When we lost my mom, Dad became my business partner. He had his lawyers draw up the paperwork and approached Blakely's department store with a proposal to run my personal shopping business out of their women's department. Being a high-end store, they were thrilled with the idea. I bring in a stable revenue stream since I do 90% of my shopping within these walls. One of the greatest perks is I get to contract with some of the best hair and makeup artists in the city on special occasions like today. Is there any way to salvage this mess I've made of my face, Haley? Kimberly joins us in the space I use as an office and salon. Absolutely. I always expect a few tears when it comes to Greer, so I saved the main color palette for after you saw her results. Good plan. Kimberly comes to my side and takes both of my hands in hers. Please consider attending my party tonight. I swear to God I won't embarrass you by crying or gushing too much. I'd love to, but I have plans with my dad and a few friends. Call me with every detail tomorrow. I'll do more than call you. I'll bring coffee and give you a play-by-play. Sounds like a plan. I grasp her hands and take a deep breath, knowing what I say next can bring a fresh round of tears. Kimberly, I want you to listen to me. Cancer can take your hair. It can take your strength and resolve. It may change your body, and in your case, it can take your breasts. But what it can't take is your spirit. Don't let it get your spirit. Wallace loves you more than you can ever imagine, and your children need you too. If a few pretty clothes, new lingerie, and a full spa day make you feel better, you come to me anytime. She inhales sharply, nodding. You've got it. Okay, go with Haley. I'm going to steam that dress and have it ready for you. She nods again and looks at Haley. Work your magic. I sigh in relief when I hear Kimberly laughing. The heavy mood from earlier vanishes when she sits in that chair and Haley touches up her makeup. 30 minutes later, Kimberly thanks us one last time and leaves. I plop in my chair and check my email as Haley cleans her station. Another dream come true for one of your clients. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I love being here. Is it totally inappropriate for me to beg you to hire me full-time? Haley says after a few minutes. I stop reading and glance at her for signs of playfulness. Instead, I'm met with a hopeful gaze. Are you serious? You'd leave the salon? In a heartbeat, if I could financially. Every time a client walks out of this place, I'm filled with a sense of accomplishment. It doesn't take more than 3 seconds for me to calculate the cost of taking on a full-time employee, including benefits. My financial statements flash in my head, and I know it's a true possibility. You're running numbers in your mind, aren't you? Of course. You never cease to amaze me. Brains, beauty, wealth, yet the kindest person ever. She's one of the only people outside of my core group of friends who knows who I really am. Greer Palmer, daughter of Kevin Palmer. I'm not ashamed of who I am, but it's hard to blend in when people know you are the only daughter of a well-known businessman and billionaire extraordinaire. Let me chat with my dad and run some more numbers. He'll have to be involved. This is a semi-lie, because I already know it's my decision, but I want to consult with his human resources team. She squeals eagerly and goes back to cleaning. I think